number one. Crap. Cigarettes. Hello, number one. Holy windy. It's like really, really windy today. Very windy. Very odd. Hello again, number one. Hi. Sorry, I need chapstick. Oh, hi, number 1, 2, and 3. Hi. Hi, guys. Hi, you. Hi. Wow. Hello, 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 hello. How is everybody? I've been good. Hello, number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wow. Tired. I don't know why. And keeping the chapstick company in business. Just cleaning. That's what I have to do later. That's what I've got to do later. There's my brother. All right. Update on... Whew. I feel like I'm being strangulated. Hi, love. How are you? Okay, satanic. Gustavo, I'm like, okay, satanic. We've got that going. I have to do school after this, so I get to relax. Candles, yes. Yes, it's about, we have about that much left, and then you're good. Okay, what is on our mind? What is on your mind, my brother? Hi. Did you like that? Well, just turn into the Exorcist with him. Just be like, you know, little pea soup and just kind of... I mean, that's some funny stuff. Okay, spirit guide update. I got... Pea soup, yeah, it's interesting. All right, one more good shuffle, brother. All right. Okay, my brother, tell me when to stop. One card fell out. Got you. Boom. Okay, so the strength card is the first one that fell out. So yeah, I mean, literally they're giving you spiritual strength for whatever it is that you're doing. So I mean, like, you being in between worlds, walking in between the worlds definitely has an impact on us. So it does take a lot out of us. It takes a lot out of me. I mean, literally at the end of the day, I just want to cry. Yeah, Azazel is definitely giving you that strength to actually carry on and go about your day and, you know, not be drained. You know, because like at the end of the day for me, I want to cry because I am so freaking tired of all the spirits that I talk to. I mean, not all the time, but I mean sometimes. But I mean, spiritual strength, that is what you are given. You are given spiritual strength, and you have spiritual strength inside of yourself. So I mean, that's not only physical strength, but I mean strength of your mind. So you're very, 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 very strong and very powerful in the context of being strong, in the context of the body and the mind too. So mentally, you're very strong. Physically, you're very strong. So I mean, I'm glad to have you as a brother. The Ace of Cups, okay. So, I mean, I think that this is the beginning of a relationship. So they are giving, I'm listening to him. Yeah, he gives good advice. He really gives good advice. So this with the strength card, the Ace of Cups, would tell me that you are actually, it's beginning to develop. Your relationship with more, like with Diana, that's going to start to develop more. You're going to be more in tune with your intuition. You said that you're actually listening to Azazel and what he has to tell you. So that's the cup, that's the waters, that's the intuition. So that is what you're actually doing and going off of. So we literally have that kind of merging together. So you're merging with spirit. So it's pretty easy. It's pretty, I mean, it's a good thing to do. Merge with your spirit guides. I mean, I do it all the time. Sometimes I don't even think I'm in my body half the time. But I mean, if you feel like you're not in your body, just think of your feet. The Queen of Wands. All right. All right, we have that like lioness energy. So it's kind of more of like you are being like forged in fire yet again. You're being literally remade in the image that the spirit guides and and the deities. I mean, Azazel is a deity, so I would say that the deities are actually wanting you to, be forged in fire. So they're making you go through things, such as, the waiting game with Diana. They're making you do that so you have this strength, because you have gotten so much strength. It's just the patience, the game, the waiting game. Two of Swords. So there's a decision that you're going to have to be making, and it's going to be soon, and it does have to do with, I think, it's going to have to do with work. So that is kind of in there and with the mix of that. But I mean, it's not really, I mean, a big decision. It's not anything major. It's just a minor card. So you don't have to worry about that really. The Page of Swords. So yeah, you're going to have a lot more messages. This is the power of discernment. We do have Azazel there, so that would be your messenger card. And so he's kind of saying, yeah, basically, he's coming in and he's helping you to be more clear. There's more clarity going on up here instead of having all this just jambled whatever, all this crap in your head. It's actually being, kind of cataloged. Like the old school library catalogs, you have to go through them. So that's kind of what I'm looking at and I'm seeing in your brain. It's more like everything is being cataloged and categorized. So it's not so, just, like a bunch of computer wires. The Moon. It's really hard when you're channeling spirit a lot and all the time and walking in between the worlds like you do, which is what this card is. You're being blessed with, the powers of night. So that not negative, not like, evil night, but like the nighttime and the moon. So you're being blessed with all of those different kinds of things, with intuition and with, foresight, and, you do have that, ability to channel. So is it getting easier for you? Moon woo? Is it getting easier to channel and to kind of decipher the messages from them, from the spirit guides? It should be. It should be a lot easier. If it kind of gets a little confusing at times, it will, it'll start to, settle itself and it'll start to separate itself in your brain. So don't think that like you're just screwed, because I thought I was screwed for a long time and then I'm like, oh, poof, everything went, you think? All right, so I mean, when this does happen, if you ever do get to a point where you're like, crap, I can't control what I'm thinking, I can't control what these, spirit guides are telling me, just tell Azazel. Tell Azazel that you need organization. Five of Wands. All right, so this is basically your spirit guides working for you. So, I mean, on all aspects of your life, so like love life, work life, all of that, your spirituality, the channeling, all of that. The ancestors are also involved in this one. So I do like that, and they're, yeah, you don't have to worry about anything much. I mean, there's not a really big worry about, I mean, getting things done. Oops. Or writing things out that soon. I mean, if you do have a download or a burst of information, do get it, wrote down, just so you don't, lose it, because it could be a, a pivotal piece of information that could make no sense right now, but within, a couple days, you go back and you read what you wrote. It could be a very pivotal piece of information that will help you grow. Not worry about Slimer. Yeah, he's gone, so we don't even have to worry about that ass. The Emperor. Azazel. So yeah, literally he's giving birth to, he's helping you to give birth to all of your ideas, all of the things that you're wanting. So we do have a relationship in this mix. We have the phallus, and then we have, well, we have the ankh, we have the phallus, and then we have, the kind of the hoop with the womb. So that is literally what Azazel is trying to help you do. He is literally bringing these things out into the, out into the physical world. So from the astral realm into the physical world, he is making these things happen for you, and he is doing it to make it always Azazel. Azazel is the most amazing freaking, I mean, he is an amazing deity. He is an amazing deity, but he's giving you more of a solid foundation, more of a, stance on, where you stand. Say for Roger, you can totally tell him just to, fuck off without actually saying fuck off. You just act like he's not there and you laugh. So that is kind of in turn what Azazel does for you. I mean, your guides are everywhere. The star card, so literally you're being guided the right path. You are on the right path. There's really nothing to worry about. You will get messages, and it's going to be subliminal messages. Well, not subliminal, but more like subconscious messages, and then it's going to leak into your consciousness. So that's kind of what the star card is doing. I mean, that's the ecological card of, like nature, and, the way, everything is just kind of like, patterned in the stars. So, I mean, as above, so below. Basically, you're getting exactly what you want. So your guides are really, I mean, they're helping you with everything. All of your aspects of your life, everything that you want, everything that you need, they are with you. Always. They are always, always with you. The Magician. All right, so we have you, we have Azazel. I get the message, LOL, all day and night. Yeah, it gets old. I mean, day and night, all the time, having these kinds of messages come to you and having, to channel all of this information, it's ridiculous. But it does start to get a lot easier. So you can categorize it in your brain a lot better. But the Magician card, I like this because this is you and this is Azazel as well. And this is me with you and Azazel, all of us working together. So that would go in conjunction with the Five of Wands, big time. So we have all of this energy that is being sent out and it's actually being manifest into the physical world. So, I mean, literally, you are the magician, you are the co-creator of your life, and that is what is happening. So you're using your magic, and you're using the skills and the things that the spirit guides are telling you, and you're actually following through with it. Unlike a lot of other people that don't follow through with what they do, with their faiths, that is you. So you definitely are following through, and I like that because you're actually making things happen. I asked for more information. Yeah, so you just asked for ouch. Ringing. So you're asking Azazel for more information, and then in turn, he kind of brings it down to you. So that's, I mean, as above, so below, as below, so above, as within, so without. So that's basically the whole concept of that card. And it's pretty interesting. I mean, you're going to be learning a lot more from Azazel. A lot more. So, I mean, just jot down everything that you possibly can. What he tells you. Wow, what is going on with my left ear? The Three of Wands. Blah. All right, so yes, he is literally, I mean, he is getting you prepared to set you off on your own. So, I mean, you will always have him, but there's going to come a point where you're like, okay, I don't have him right now. But then you're going to have to rely on your own instincts and your own gut and your own intuition on what it is that you should be doing at a particular time. Like if it's like the right time to, text Diana. And you're like, okay, where's Azazel? Azazel doesn't answer. That's when you're like, okay, I have to go into myself. I have to find those answers, and I have to make that decision by myself. So he's basically forging you in fire to make you stronger, better, and just more of a spiritual being. So it's not bad. It's all good. It's really, really freaking good. You're literally taking control of your life and your magic and the channeling, and you're running with it. And it's going to take you far. It is going to take you really far as long as you trust your intuition, your instincts, all of that, and your guides. I mean, it's, it's amazing. It really, truly is. But I like how it's covering, your guides are covering every aspect of your life, especially with Diana and especially with, work, and especially with you, what you're doing with like going up into the mountains, receiving that kind of information. I think that's pretty intriguing. Very intriguing. Sorry. I just keep going. How do we feel? How are we feeling? I just keep going. I'm sorry. I love what they do for you. I love how that you have that relationship with them. It's beautiful. It is a really harmonious, well balanced. That's what you're doing right now? Are you really going into the mountains? I love it. Tell Azazel hi. Tell Azazel I love him. Because I know Azazel's in the mountains a lot. That is intriguing. That's really weird too that you are actually up in the mountains now. So I would definitely make sure if you do receive any kind of information from them today, your guides, especially particularly Azazel, you're in the mountains right now. Oh, that's so fucking cool. Yeah, definitely tell Azazel I said hi. But yeah, if you receive any kind of messages or visions or, et cetera, so on and so forth, up in the mountains today, journal them down. Make sure you write them down. I'm pretty sure you remember most of the stuff that you do channel, though. So I don't think it's an issue with you to have to write down everything at all. I think you remember just, quite a bit more than most people would. I'm waiting to take a nap. I'm waiting for 10:30 tonight. So how do we feel about that, brother? That's insane. That is really seriously insane. You're up there in the mountains right now. I love that. You do remember a lot. Yes, you do. You don't have to write much down. I do. So that's why I have like 300 different, grimoires of channelings and books. And oh my God, it's ridiculous. It really is, you guys. It's becoming ridiculous. But anyways, how do we feel about this, brother? Sorry, I'm like winded from talking so much. That's actually really freaking good. Any messages you get there today, remember them. Remember them. Good next. I like that. Good go, run. Goodbye. Or our, most famous one. Weed. Okay. I do like that. That is funny. Alright. What is your next question? Good news. So when you were texting me, I was thinking about you texting me. That's weird. So you could have influenced me to actually text you. You could have influenced me to actually text you. And that's not bad. I mean, that's a good thing. Oh, I love you too. Together and dated for a year. Things didn't work out, but wanted to let you know your reading was 11 out of 10 accurate and on how it all played out. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, I'm sorry it didn't work out. Oh, I remember reading for you, and I do not know how I remember reading for you. Aw. Well, shit. Update on what she thinks about me? Okay. That's amazing. That is amazing, though. I love that. I love that feedback. Okay, un momento, por favor. One more good shuffle, my brother. Okay, Gustavo, tell me when to stop. I keep going cross-eyed. I hate that. Oh, sorry. I was just kind of in trance there for a minute. Okay. Two of Pentacles. So she's actually thinking of you a lot. And that would actually tell me that, it's kind of like she's trying to figure out right now. So she's trying to figure out how to get you in the mix. So it's like, okay, she wants you really badly, obviously, the Italian stallion. She wants it back. She's hungry, that's for sure. But, I mean, the Two of Pentacles is definitely telling me that she sees you as being, that multitasker, that you can do, multiple things at once. So she is seeing you as pretty much an asset to herself. So she's thinking, okay, basically what I feel from this card is like, okay, well, so I'm Diana. I'm feeling like I need Gustavo to help me, get things worked out, get things kind of balanced out for myself. I just don't know when to really ask him because everything is so turbulent. The waters are so rough. That's kind of what I'm feeling from her. The Ten of Pentacles or the Ten of Cups. So this would definitely represent her image and view of you. the Italian stallion. the Ten of... Damn it. The Ten of Cups, so that would represent her seeing you as the family man, as, the person that's going to make her happy and, give her that family, that family colony that she wants. Makes her kids happy and, like, a place out in the country, not in the city. That is something that I think that, kids don't really get that much stuff out in the country or, out, on the outskirts of a city. So they don't have, really any places to really, like, play and be safe. Or, they're either inside stuck on a computer. Boom, boom. But I mean, that's what she sees you as. She sees you as the family man, as, the rock, as the person that's going to help her and provide for her and be there for her. And, there for her kids too. And it's just beautiful. The Five of Swords. So this is basically, I mean, she basically thinks, she knows that you don't have any girlfriends or a wife on the side. We know that. We know she already does that just to get you riled up. But that tells me that she's thinking, okay, haha, all these other women that do want you, because there are women out there that do want you, and you know that and you recognize it. She's thinking, well, no, because they're not going to get you, because that's her. She's like, yeah, spiteful, because she has you already, and they do not, and they will not. The Three of Wands. This is again, so that would be, basically you're her, let's see, what is this side? Right, so you'd be pretty much her right-hand man, doing what, she can't do around the house, pitching in, helping, do, family night, all that good stuff that comes along with having a family and a good relationship. So it's really good. It's really starting to get stabilized. So the magic is starting to stabilize itself, and it's stabilizing the grounds that we have put this on. So it's actually, she's seeing you the same way she always has. Knight of Swords. All right, so this is really rapid energy. I mean, she really does think of you a lot, and we have the Italian stallion back. So we do have Azazel in the mix again, and that is what, he is doing. He is trying to, make shift and make way for you to basically he's taking his freaking machete and cutting down, the wheat or the corn, and he's making that path for you and her to be together. Sorry. So we do have him in there. We have the Knight of Cups, all right. So there's a little bit of a halt in her talking. So she's probably very standoffish again, and she's probably not very talkative. But that's just because of all the shit that's on her plate. It's like she's like, okay, I can't deal with this stuff. But then you come into the mix, and you're like, and she's kind of thinking, okay, well, he is, he's a lot better. He could help me in this aspect, of work. If you go one Thursday, I got another candle. Okay. But I mean, she just sees you as just, I mean, with these bedroom eyes, the bedroom eyes, she sees you as, I mean, just amazing man. All your good qualities, all your bad. Her feelings for you don't change much. They get stronger. So that's really, honestly, the only thing that's happening is it's getting a lot stronger. A lot stronger for her. And the communication, like you guys feeling each other's energy back and forth, that is getting amped up as well. And especially by Azazel. But I mean, I wouldn't worry. I mean, I know you're not worried because you know that you guys will inevitably end up together because, nothing has changed in these readings. I mean, usually it does change because, these are not set in stone, but these have changed, or not, they have not changed whatsoever. Sorry. Sorry, I can even, 6-5 cards, they just, Azazel. Gustavo. Oh my god. You cracked me up. Did you like the Exorcist meme I sent you? What was she doing? Sticking her tongue out? Oh, abnormal. Fun fact, I also tattooed the Hangman card on my back as it is my favorite card. I love that. Sorry guys. You'd think I'm a drunk. So good news for you, and definitely for you and her. I love that. Oh, abnormal. I'm sorry that it didn't work out. That's what I hate to see. Well, it didn't work out. I'm like, well, fuck. Damn it. Okay, the partial sun. Azazel, Azazel, Azazel. Be careful how many times you call his name. It's kind of like Candyman. So, yeah. Candyman. Candyman Ken. Partial sun. Alright, Gustavo, I'm ordering your... Roger doesn't look at me anymore. He's a douchebag. It's absolutely fine, Ryan, huh? Wanting to give you the feedback regardless. Yes, I love the feedback. It's amazing. It's incredible feedback. I just wish it would have ended better. A lot better. I feel bad. I do. I really feel bad that, you know, these relationships, they don't always, you know, work out. And it's like, I feel, you know, bad for it. All right. I'm trying to order your candle here really quick before I do it. I know Amazon. It's something on your part, whatever. But, all right. The partial sun. Oh, okay. But yeah, I love the feedback. I do love the feedback. I think it's amazing. I thank you. Thank you so much for that. If you could move into the next person, I'll be back ASAP. Okay. All right, I got you. All right. Well, yes, I want to. Wow. Wow, they went up. All right. Why anybody give a... All right. After abnormal, all readings will be done. Okay, Gustavo, let me order your candle really quick. Damn. Okay. There we go. January 12th through the 20th. Got it ordered. All right, yeah, all readings will be done after abnormal. Let me see. Who is next? Okay, the partial sun. Jay. My Jay Phoenix. Hi, my brother. Where are you? How are you? I just got your... Yeah. Oh, I already told you. Sorry. I need to take something for the ADHD. I really do. I can't, though, but coffee. I'm about to start drinking it black. With like a tiny bit of cream. My Jay. My brother, where are you? Oh, bye, love. It was good. I'm so busy at nighttime with my book. I'm sorry. Ooh, double shot espresso. It would probably make me go to sleep. It would. It would probably make me go to sleep. The little teeny tiny cups with a little teeny tiny spoon with the... Yeah. I would be out. Jay? Mr. Phoenix. Calling Mr. Phoenix. You have a call on line 1. That's how ADHD I am. Literally, if I took an Adderall right now, I would probably sleep for about 24 hours. I would literally sleep for about 24 hours on probably a 30 milligram Adderall. Isn't that wild? Or Ritalin, or Vyvanse. I would be fast asleep. Oh my god, that sounds amazing. Where'd Jay go? I'm weird like that. Like if I take Benadryl, I'm like awake for probably about a day or 2. Anything that's supposed to calm you down revs me up. And vice versa. Where did my Jay go? That does sound really, really good though. I really want a double shot espresso. Jonathan. Where are you? Abnormal, do you want to go next? Would you like to go next, Abnormal? What? Let's do what? Get some double shot espresso. Okay, all readings are going to be done after Gustavo. Okay, what is on your mind, abnormal? The coffee's kicking in. A double shot espresso? Oh, that'd be too nice. That'd be way too nice. Australian coffee. Send me a VB too. I want a VB. All right, what is on your mind? Abnormal. Yeah, a VB sounds good. And I can't drink anymore, so there goes that. Wonderful. All right, what is our question? What is on our minds? Wanted to get an intimate relationship update for this new year and what a reading will say. Don't know if that makes sense. So you just need some insight into if you'll be in like a relationship this year for this new year? Like what your prospects for a romantic relationship for the new year is? Okay, I got you. Okay. All right. Whew. Dizzy. Oh, I love VB. I used to. Victoria Bitter? Wow. God, I hate it when they do that. I hate really bad shuffles. Okay. Okay, one more good one. Okay, abnormal. Tell me when to stop. I can taste the VB right now. Okay. Bitter. Yeah, I do taste the Victoria Bitter. The Chariot. So basically, what are you actually looking at like two girls? Are there two girls on your mind, or are there two like what is the word I'm looking for? Two people that like interest you? Because this is all about you. This is about you being more balanced now, being more mature. So it's like you have like, you came out of that relationship. I don't know how it ended. It doesn't feel like it ended well. I mean, it could have ended worse, but it didn't end the best. But I do feel like this is all about you and all about you being balanced in yourself and, the divine feminine and the divine masculine coming together and integrating each other or integrating with each other within yourself. So it's really psychological with this card right now. It's up to you whether you want to have a relationship or not. So it's like what you desire, you have to focus on the most and you have to drive yourself to that pivotal point of where you want to be. So if you want that kind of a relationship, like a steady, like a really, like a fiance, someone that you can spend your life with, that is something that you need to work towards. So it's like you're not fully integrated, like the feminine and the masculine within all of us. It's not fully integrated as of yet, but it is happening big time. And you've learned quite a bit from this past relationship, which is actually really good. The Star card Yeah, I think you're going to be in a relationship. I do feel it coming. I mean, the star card, that's actually really good too with the chariot. Hold on a minute. So literally the star card would tell me that you are literally being guided by something. I don't know what you work with or who you work with, like deity or spirit wise, but whatever it is that you work with, the powers that may be, they are guiding you. Literally, I don't know if you can feel that nudge, like that intuitive pull, but that is actually what is going on. So if you feel pulled to like, I mean, I honestly think you're going to feel pulled to be pulled to two particular people. I'm not 100% sure if you know who they are or you know how old they are. You know, I'm taking it a little probably about your age, but I mean that is the good part. That is the really good part, is that you're actually steering yourself there by yourself. But I mean, whatever powers you work with and whatever deities and spirit guides that you do have, they are actually helping you to actually traverse that path, especially with the chariot card. So now we have the Emperor. So this is you again, and this is you becoming more mature and knowing exactly what you want. Like you want the family, you want the everything. That's the whole family unit. And again, we have the Ankh, so that is giving birth, so that is the union of man and wife. So we have that in the mix, and it does look like it could lead to marriage. But I mean, you have three major cards, so that's not a bad thing. So the Eight of Swords, that would definitely be, I don't know what happened in this past relationship. Are you kind of holding back? Like on, I mean, do you have any people in mind that you want to be with? And if you do, are you holding yourself back in any way, shape, or form? Because it's like there's fetters that have kind of binded you, and you need to take that leap forward so that you already, you know that it's not going to be terrible, or it's not going to, things from the past aren't going to repeat themselves. So it's pretty interesting. It's really interesting. So you're being guided to actually take a leap of faith on a specific person or persons, plural. There's probably two people. But the Eight of Swords, that's the one that bothers me. Once again, very good and super accurate reading. Extremely accurate, I should say. Oh my god. I mean, it's just like you are very mature. And you have a heart of gold. The exterior may be like hard candy, but once you get to the center, it's the ooey gooey, we don't show our emotions, etc., so on and so forth. So it's like that leap of faith that you need to take. You need to take away those fetters, those things that are binding us, that keep us, bound down to the negative. Get rid of that shit. Put all that negative energy into a bottle of VB and throw it into the river. So the Four of Cups, what are you ignoring in yourself emotionally? There's something that you need to recognize within yourself and come to terms with emotionally. But first send me the VB, and then you can use the bottle. But there's something in yourself that you are ignoring. So it could be, I don't know if it's a health issue, because the tree does signify somebody with a very determined nature. You're very, very, very powerful. You are you're not overly assertive, but you are assertive when need be. But there's something that is inside you that you ignore, and I don't know what it is. It's some kind of an emotion or something that has happened that you need to address before you can actually move forward and have, this woman or the other woman. But I do like how much, you've matured, and, that, hard, shell with the, the ooey gooey center. Completely understand that big time. Now, the Fool card. Now, okay, so this is the beginning of a new relationship for you now. You're going to take that leap of faith, something, I don't know, you're going to recognize that you need to, fix that, whatever it is within you that you're ignoring, and you need to take away from the Eight of Swords. You took the leap. You're taking the leap. So this does show a possible formation of you taking that leap of faith and actually being with somebody, that first, like couple weeks of love, and you feel like, you're superhuman, and you're immortal, and the bliss that comes with it. That's kind of what I'm feeling from the Fool card, especially with the Eight of the Swords, by removing that. So that could be that like weight lifted off the shoulders in turn for you to actually have the relationship that you want. Sorry, I just keep going. How are we feeling? I just keep going. I don't shut up. I'm sorry. I don't shut up. Oh, so we feel good. Hopefully we feel really good. Don't ignore, as you mentioned, very, very accurate. Aw. Good. Don't ignore anything inside of yourself because you are totally worth it. You are totally worth going inside. It was actually scary how accurate that was. Okay, so that in turn scares me. That scares me. Okay, now you're going to have to tell me. You're going to have to come back and tell me. It's been a few years. I probably look a little more plump. I've gained quite a bit of weight. A lot of weight, actually. Yes, I want more. I want feedback, more feedback, because that is incredible. And I want a VB so bad. I do smoke more cigarettes. But I eat a lot more now. And the whole kratom thing, yeah. I've gained a lot more weight. Okay. Let me see. Okay, J. Wait a minute. Abnormal. Wait a minute, where did... I thought I had another one. The partial sun. Okay, the partial. Partial, are you here? There you are. The story is... Okay. Oh, you're fine. Partial, okay. Partial, then J. Partial is above you, J, and then you, and then Gustavo. Sorry. I get, wow, confused. I do smoke more. A lot more. Okay, what is on your mind, Partial? Sorry. Oh, you're fine. Oh my god, that's my second one that broke on me, you guys. I'm without... Oh my god, I don't know how I'm gonna smoke. I have no idea how to smoke a cigarette without one of those. Holy crap. Okay, what's on your mind? Damn it. Oh, I can't believe that broke. Yeah, they are. You get a bigger hit. You get a lot of bigger... Yeah. Ooh. I just use it because it's an extra pincher. So it kind of filters out more nicotine. Okay. I don't even know how to use... I'm not even going to smoke now. Basically, I asked my ancestors what direction I should go in. Okay. I have been having dreams of them and have been dabbling in psalm and saint magic. Okay. I haven't seen them in a year or so. I saw a snake skeleton. Oh. Okay. I like. That's just me though. I love snakes. And I love snake vertebrae and their skin. I can't believe that broke on me. What the fuck am I gonna do? Okay, so you saw the snake skeleton. And then you dreamt of psalms and saint magic. Oh, it's not fixable. I have to buy a new one. I'm like, crap, I have to buy a new one. Okay. I got the Joker of the Four of Clubs. So basically, it's not time yet to sow my seed, to sow any seeds. But I was wondering what direction I should go in. Okay, so spiritual wise, your spirituality wise, what direction you should go in? So basically, you just want to know what kind of like, what kind of, what did you say? What direction you should go in. Like, so what direction you should spiritually go in until the time is right? God, that's so weird. Yeah, I don't know. I should do Celtic or folk practices or stick with Pan and Persephone. Okay, I got you. I got you. If they're my patrons anymore. Once they choose you, they usually are. So, okay, hold on. Okay, one more good one. Okay, partial. Tell me when to stop. Gotcha. Oh, I don't like that cigarette just sitting there. Huh. Okay, so we have the underworld. We have a lot going on with the underworld gods and goddesses, and the death gods, and the dying and the rising again gods. So we definitely have the old ways that you were going with. So the paganism that you were practicing before with Persephone, it definitely is very much indicated right there, especially with Dionysus, the god of pleasure. So we do have that descent. So literally, it basically it's telling me that it's time for like shadow work, to do a lot of shadow work, and especially be in in the underworld, to have the shadow work be done, because it's obviously where we do our shadow work. It's partially in the underworld, partially within ourselves. So is that something that you feel that you should be still doing? Because they're definitely, I mean, like I said, once you're they're your patrons, they pick you. You're not really, it doesn't really change. So it's kind of like you're not stuck with them, but you are actually with them big time. I mean, big time. So the Fool card. So until you embark on your new journey, until you leap off that precipice, you should stick to your old ways. So stick to the old ways. Stick to working with Persephone. I mean, a lot of shadow work is to be done. A lot of shadow work is to be done to prepare you for what is to come, because for what is to come is going to be incredibly amazing. It's going to be incredibly illuminating. I mean, this is going to illuminate you to a point where it's like you're literally bursting with like freaking radiation coming out of every orifice of your body. Light, not or radiation, light. So the Seven of Cups. So, okay, so everything, yeah, basically, no, you're not ready. So you are being literally reworked and remade. So the descent of Persephone, you can put yourself in that kind of a position. I need to do shadow work. I have trouble with it, particularly because I don't know how to. It's just going in and saying what you need to do with yourself, embracing the dark aspects of, the negative aspects of yourself. So like me, I smoke way too many cigarettes. I could go into shadow work doing that. So go in thinking, okay, why do I smoke so much? Like addiction. Okay, and then I would go in and I would kind of meditate on that and see what actually comes out, what comes to be. They have not left you though. But I mean, I do feel like that you're being forged, remade before the initial like jump or leap of faith off that precipice, so that you can actually, get started. So, but yeah, you are definitely being remade. Definitely being remade. Definitely go back over the myth of Persephone, going into her descent into the underworld, and her, ripping off the clothing, and I think it was skin too, being remade. That is what you're going through. That is something like really pivotal that you should be going through before you enter this new phase of your life, because this new phase is going to be completely light and not in like the fluffy love and light new age spirituality. It's going to be a really primal dark energy, but it's a light. The Ace of Pentacles. So basically, yeah, you're being, gifted right now the ability to actually go into yourself and to actually, experience, reenact the myth with Persephone going into the underworld, the descent, and then coming out the top even more better than before. So, this in turn is just, just stick with what you're doing, stick with the old, Persephone, stick with the, the underworld working that what you were doing, and because this is going to actually forge you and make it even easier for the transition, because it does feel like that there's going to be a little bit of a, you're going to be walking in two different worlds, this world and the other world, more so than you ever have before in your entire life, especially with this Ace of Pentacles, and especially with that Devil card. I like. So right now, just soak up the fun of everything that you cannot do. Are there rules and regulations of what you have to do on your new path? Like different kinds of stuff that you can't do? Like certain foods you can't eat, certain like activities you can't do? And if there are, indulge now before you can't. Because I do feel like with this new faith, or this new practice, coming into fruition, which isn't going to be for much longer, you're going to be into the transition. I do feel like that, you can indulge right now, and you can, kind of just go in and do a little more shadow work and see what happens and see what you need to work on within yourself. But definitely, Persephone is definitely, something in the underworld is remaking you. You're being forged in fire, literally forged in fire, to be just new. So you're basically being cleansed, and the whole, it's a, a dying and death, rebirth type of situation. So you're coming into a new faith or a new path. That's going to be actually very promising for your spirituality, for your, your regular self, for money issues. And Hellenism, cleanliness is a virtue. Okay. So, you could be a little, gluttonous, or you could be a little slovenly right now until you get into that faith. But definitely go into your, yourself and see what's going on, so that you can actually, you don't have to be like, okay, I'm now in this stage and I'm freaking out and I don't know what to do. But definitely stick with the old ways of doing things until you start to, transition into the new path. Because there's a lot more to learn before you do go into this new path. And it's going to be pretty beautiful. The Eight of Swords, anything that scares you, any kind of fetters that are binding you, holding you back, it's time to release those. So there are things that are, within you. Like any kind of fear that you have about going on a new path, embarking on a new path, is what you need to address now with Persephone. And especially with, are you working with, oh God, who is in the underworld? Tammuz? Or is it Hades? There's so many underworld gods. Dionysus, Persephone. Since the new year, I've been getting red, very much that kind of energy. Okay, so you are definitely being, remade. In the forged in fire. So something is definitely happening. So I would definitely just go with this. Let it flow. Be patient with it, because it is going to be very beneficial to you, to every aspect of your life, not just because you're starting a new spiritual path. It's going to be just a giant benefit for you completely. So you're being remade. You are being remade. King of Wands. All right, so we have a little bit of a messenger card, and that's Hades, but I don't work with him. Okay. All right, so basically with this card, this is like untamed energy. This is wild energy, very red energy. So kind of go with it. Just let it happen. See what yourself is. I think that you're being remade into a kind of a priest of Persephone. I don't know if you've ever have been, a priest of Persephone, but that's basically what's going on right here. That's basically what is going on right there. The Wheel of Fortune. So yeah, once you do focus on the stuff that you need to get through, all of the, the shadow work and the stuff that binds you in the fear and anything like that, yeah, the Wheel of Fortune is going to turn big time for you. It's going to change your entire life. So, it's probably a good time to reflect on, what has happened and, what you have to look forward to. Because once you enter this new path and once you take that leap of faith, that precipice, you are going to literally be walking in one world and this world at the same time, simultaneously, every single freaking day. And it's going to be kind of rough at first. So it's just let your body get used to being adjusted. So the hot feelings, yeah, definitely being forged in fire. Definitely being remade. So you're actually being, it's easing you into that. My ancestors who were preachers, Catholics and Baptists, have been inspiring me to get more into praise and Christian folk magic. See, okay, you can do that too. That's another option. So I would actually work on the stuff that, you need to work on first before you actually start into that, new precipice of the new, the Hellenism. Is that what you're going into? That would definitely. You can probably study a little bit up about it. But I would definitely, do the inner work that you need to do to get done. So you're, being forged in fire, it's literally getting you ready for the next phase of your life. So if this wasn't happening right now, being forged in fire, being remade, being, burnt down to the ground, and then being, built back up. Not the Tower card, not in that way, but in more of a, hellacious way. With the underworld gods and goddesses, especially Persephone. It's going to, definitely. You're going to have a very nice transition, especially with the Wheel of Fortune in here. So it'll be a very nice, smooth transition. Instead of it's like a shock to the body, say sorry. But I would definitely study up on it and see, about the Christian mysticism and all of that. But I would definitely still work with, Persephone on getting rid of those fetters because she's the one that, descended into the underworld and she had to, fling off everything and then she became a new. So that is literally what is going on with you. But I would wait to really dive into your, your new path until that time comes. How are we feeling so far? I can't believe my fucking cigarette thing broke. What I'm going into, to be honest, I just got a bunch of different sides. I've been petitioning Guadalupe to help release fear and all of my religious issues. So there's that. That is evident. So you're doing that. So that's not bad. You're doing the right thing. You're doing the right thing. You're in the right place at the right time. You're doing the right things at the right time. Especially with the whole, getting rid of the fears, of religion, of, Christianity, because it is a scary faith. So, but you're being prepared for your next chapter. That's the baseline of the reading, is you're being prepared for your next chapter. So it's not confusing and so it doesn't hurt. Like spiritual growing pains kill. They hurt. Unlike, religion, you don't grow. You just kind of stagnate and stay. Spirituality, you grow and it hurts. So expect that, focus around that, and especially with Persephone, because she still is your patron. Even though you're moving into a different path, she is still going to be there for you, whether you will like it or not. And she's always going to help you. So there's not really an issue with what is going on with her and the old way of doing things. So I would definitely just kind of do the shadow work that you need to do. It looks like you already are doing the work that you need to do to transition easily into the next phase. The next chapter. Sorry, I keep going on. So yeah, Guadalupe to help you to release all of your religious fears and issues and fears. That's, literally what is going on right now. I think reclaiming it helps me a lot, and to be honest, to me, the framework of my Reconstructionism kind of limits me in my connection to Pan and Persephone. Oh, okay, so you're finding it more freeing, liberating. So you're actually getting rid of those fetters, those things that bind you. I think you're doing, I think you should just do what you're doing right now and just keep going until it is time for you to actually, go into that different spiritual path because it's actually working. Something's working, something's forging you in fire and remaking you. And it's pretty that free and beautiful. I mean, it's rough. It will be rough, and it's always rough. But it's a beautiful thing too. It's a beautiful thing when you come out on the other side, all fresh and new, like a virgin. Joking. Sorry. I keep going. I keep going. I keep going. Kind of limits me in my connection to Pan and Persephone. Okay, so in your new faith, are you going to be able to have that connection with Pan and Persephone? Is that what's going to happen? Or is the new faith more restrictive of you working with Pan and Persephone? Because there's some restrictions there, but I mean, it's like you're busting through them, though. So, I mean, I don't really have, I wouldn't worry. But I can't move out of it to help myself. Mary usually has the sun and moon with her. I kind of think it's just her light burning off the negative. There we go. So there we go. You're making those connections. You're making those connections. That's actually really good. That's actually really good that you can make those connections with Persephone and with Mary. The light and the dark with Mary. She's burning away those, different fears. So is this making sense to you? And is this making sense to you? It should be. It should be. Just keep doing what you're doing. Keep doing what you're doing because it's just going to make it an easier transition. That is the biggest message, is you're being prepared for a bigger transition into a different path. That is the biggest message that I could possibly tell you. I think I'm going to follow a set structure or path. Just a folk witch with the Bible of my ancestors in my hand and my pagan prayer beads in another. I love that. I love that. That is so sacrilegious. I love it. It really is. And I do think that you will be fine on your new path. I mean, there's really nothing that is, too conflicting or, Damn it, I missed my cigarette holder. You're going to be good. You're going to do great, though. When you enter your new path, you're going to do great. So keep doing what you're doing. And let me know how things go and how, when you do transition into your new path, how it goes and, what it is that you did. And I mean, you don't have to tell me the secrets and stuff, but I just want to know that you transitioned into a new path, very, successfully. Oh my God. So we feel good. Don't like smoking without a cigarette holder. I would definitely. Yeah, if you need structure like that, yes. Definitely keep doing what you're doing. Divinely inspired words aren't equal to the direct word of God, I'd say, for man can't speak of infinity being finite himself. Exactly. There we go. That is very, 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 very true. Probably because I'm smoking like a freight train. Just keep doing what you're doing because you're going to be good. You will be good. And it is a lot to think about. That's a lot to wrap my mind around. I mean, that's a lot to actually, interpret through the cards too. Wow. Oh, you don't have to thank me. No. No, we don't have to thank me. You're gonna do good. I think you're gonna do fine. Okay. Okay, abnormal, I did you. Okay, J and then Gustavo. So, J, sorry. Broken, my nicotine pouches are still gone. I want my cigarette holder back. I hate it. I hate not having that. Okay, Jay, what is on your mind? Oh, I can't believe it broke. Damn it. The coil is bad. Oh, okay. I get what you're saying. The coil in the pen. All right. What is on your mind, my brother? Is there any way I could fix that? Yeah, I'm gonna fix that thing. Anyways, sorry. I'm nervous now because I don't have that. Okay, what is on your mind, Jay? Ouch. Oh my god, my legs. What do you think snake skeleton means? Power. Power. Big time power. Energy. Big time power. Snakes are very powerful. Okay. So love. So basically my phone showed me, she texted me, you didn't have two though. And then I responded and wished her a happy new year. She acted like she didn't text me that. Is she playing with me or what? All right. That's really weird. That's really, really, really weird. Okay, Jay, tell me when to stop. All readings are done after Gustavo. That's a funky shuffle. Oh, gotcha. Sorry. We have the Queen of Cups. Okay, so it's kind of like I kind of think she is playing around. I don't want to say that, but I do honestly feel like that she is playing around with your emotions. It's like she's stepping her toe. It's like she's putting her toe in the water to attract you, and it attracts you, and then she's like, nope. And I do honestly feel like that she is just playing around the moon. Yeah, there's some hidden, I don't know what she could be hiding, but there is some kind of a hidden agenda. I don't know if it's just because of her emotions or it's just the timing, but yeah, I do think that she's just kind of messing around with you. The Page of Wands, again, it's kind of a messenger card, kind of indicating that she, looking at the top of the staff, I would definitely say that there are some head games going on. The Lover's card. Okay, so it's like a false sense of love, like a false sense of a relationship to come. I do not feel good about this whatsoever. The Nine of Pentacles, so okay, this is a lot of love and lust, so it could be her just lustful emotions. We do have the glove with the bird, which is an indication of trying to be safe from something negative that could come from a relationship. The Three of Cups, so it kind of gets her going. It just kind of, she gets off on it. The Three of Cups would be her getting off on, you know, riling you up. Well, we will see how she likes it when I delete and block her for a month and take my mind off her for her. Oh, Seven of Swords. Yeah, that's some big time mind games right there. Big time mind games. I do not like that. Yeah, she's trying to do whatever she can. And I don't know why she's trying to disrupt you. Five of Pentacles, I don't know what she's trying to do, but I mean, it's like she thinks that you have done something wrong to her. The Hermit, so I mean, she's pretty much lost. She's pretty much lost. She has no idea what she's doing. She's playing mind games with you. I think it's ridiculous. Three of Wands, this is her, but I mean, she's not really on stable ground. She's really not on stable grounds right now. So her energy is very unbalanced and very unstable. The Eight of Cups. So she's just, yeah, she's just searching. She's like, I'm going to just go, you know, with anything I can, anything that has a penis, whatever, and I'm just going to try to get a relationship going and see if that's the one. Is this the one? Is this the one? It's like a meat market. How are we feeling about that, Jay? I hate reading like that. I hate those kinds of readings. They piss me off. It does seem like that she is definitely trying to play some mind games. Like big time. Big time mind games. Jay? Hey, Ryan. Jay, are you there? I'll do an obsession spell on her for me and come to me spell. And it'll probably work too because she's so vulnerable right now. That's what you think. So how do we feel about the reading? I mean, I don't like it. I don't like to do these kind of readings. Especially when somebody's like being, you know, mentally messed with. It's just not good. And then I won't talk to her at all. Payback. Paybacks are a bitch. I don't like it either. You do what you have to do to just ignore her. Keep it, yeah. Let her keep her drama to herself. And you just do what you do. At least we know. I mean, at least we do know. Oh my God. Can I put these away now? At least we do know. I mean, she is messed up. Hello. All right, Gustavo, are you still here? All right, Gustavo, and then I got to get out of here. Ouch. Okay, I did. I put them up because I do not like that. Ugh. Oh, Jay. That really does piss me off. Where's Gustavo? Am I hire you too? I love you, bro. I gotta get to work. Try to have a good day. Try to. Okay, Gustavo. Oh. Update on work? All right. Un momento. Try to have a good day. That's gonna bug me all day now, that reading. Alright, one more good shuffle, my brother. I will be back tomorrow. Okay, Gustavo, tell me when to stop. Well, that was quick. All right. Well, we have the Knight of Pentacles. So basically, I mean, yeah, it's fast. Basically, okay, the Italian Stallion, but I mean, this is in a different context. So that would definitely mean, I mean, it's the messenger card. So it's like saying, all right, here you go, Gustavo, here's what you want. You are literally playing it like he's not even existent in the workplace. So this is what we're going to give you. These are from your guides too. This is from Azazel. Definitely from Azazel. The Ace of Cups is bringing in a new person to take his place. So I don't, it's going to be more of a feminine energy, a lot more feminine. It feels a lot less abrasive or, you know, good news, stop. You're the only person that ever does that to me. Good news, stop, go, goodbye, weed. That person, though, is going to be a really good person that comes in to take his place. I was like, Gustavo. Weed. I gotta fix my cigarette holder, you guys. This is a crisis. No, I'm joking. Not a crisis. All right. Gustavo, you cracked me up. All right, guys. Wow. Quite the readings. Okay. Okay, I gotta get off here. I gotta go clean. I gotta go to the store. I will text you, Gustavo. I ordered your candle already, so it's on the way. Thank the gods. And I love you guys. Everybody, please stay safe, stay healthy, don't get sick, all that good stuff. I'm gonna pee my pants. I gotta pee. All right, guys, I love you. And Gustavo, I'll text you here in a little bit. But everybody just be safe, and I love you guys. If I can even get out of here. Okay, bye, guys.